My name is Catherine Furtado. I'm the Director of Finance and Operations here at the Herreshoff Marine Museum. The mission of the museum is to educate and inspire people by giving them the information and presentations about the innovation of the Herreshoff Manufacturing Company and the America's Cup competition.
My name is Alyssa Wood. I'm the Special Events Coordinator here at the Herreshoff Marine Museum, and I am the lead on booking and touring for weddings and events here.
So before we joined Weven, everything was very manual. So a lot of things would get lost between the cracks. It just was not a very clean process, and things were all over the place and not organized at all. Weven changed that for us significantly because we could put everything in the same place from the minute you inquire all the way to the time that the event is over and done with, and you're going to send a follow-up email. As a result, for next year, we've already booked 15 events, and usually, typically by this time, that's in a matter of 4 months that Alyssa's booked 15 events, and that's way ahead of any schedule we've had in 5 years. And 2 of those events have come directly from Weven, so it's definitely already turned our marketing around. Weven has made it so the process is cleaner, it's more streamlined, and so Alyssa has the opportunity to be able to talk with multiple brides at the same time. The brides already know if a date is available, so having that functionality has made everybody's life much easier.
The lead consolidation is the biggest one, not having to jump around to the different websites, but also getting all their information right before you, all together, right before you answer them is helpful because you can really communicate with them if we're available, if we have the accommodation for what they're looking for. It stops a lot of that back and forth because you can catch it all right there. Emailing with templates and the documents already attached is super helpful. I can respond to a lot of inquiries quickly, and it gets us through that process really fast. People will email me, say they want to book, they get their contract, and they will sign it as soon as they get it because they're super excited about it, and it's made that process a lot faster. I get an email that they sign, so we can send them a thank you for booking or congratulations email follow-up. We're able to be a lot quicker with our communication with them, which I think makes them feel like we're really connected and we're really paying attention to what they need. For the client's perspective, having all those documents in one spot, not getting them piece emailed to them and then getting lost in their inbox, everything's on their portal. They can find our tent layout, our Hall of Boats layout, they can find their contract for reference, they can find the policies for reference, see if they can and can't do certain things, and they don't necessarily have to come to us for it all because it's there. In the past, we've had lots of people that have to keep coming back asking the same questions because they can't find the reference to it, and I think having everything so easily accessible is probably such a huge benefit for them.
Before, when we were doing everything ourselves and nothing was on any kind of system, we would have to take a lot more phone calls. I feel like it gives them their attention, and the bride can get their answers quickly and be able to move on and get to the next task. They can feel a little bit more at ease because they already know who's on the vendor list. I already know what to call. I don't need to find out, can I use this person, can I use that person? I just feel like having that list and having the information available at their fingertips right away allows them to de-stress, but it also allows us to be able to be more attentive in more specific ways.
The clients are taking control over how fast they want to do stuff. Some people come in here and they are just on the ball and they just want to check it off their list, and they're able to do that without me having to be involved. And then those that aren't as on top of things, we can kind of push them along through the system too, which helps because they're getting their notifications. We don't have to constantly call or text or email them. And it keeps everyone moving along so the planning gets done.
Regarding the payments, I don't have to chase anybody for the payments. So they're already doing the payments and they already know they need to send it. It helps us to figure out where everything is and make sure that it's accounted for properly. Getting the updates every time that they add a vendor or that they've added something else to their page, it helps us to know that they're progressing, and at the same time, they're utilizing the services. We signed up for the Weven, we want them to utilize it. So it makes us feel good that, okay, you're using all these services, they're free to you take advantage of it. I feel more confident, I definitely feel at ease by having all those tasks and the timelines and all the reminders, and every time something else changes, knowing what's going on. There's a lot of other things going on at the museum, so knowing that that piece is pretty self-sufficient and I just get the updates from it is very helpful. I do find it true that the couples are doing the job for you and they're taking more responsibility. So they're owning the day, which is what they want. Some of them are very much want to own the day. They want to be in charge of it all. So I feel like we've put them back in that seat that they're now in charge of it. But at the same time, we are there the whole time. They don't realize how much we're doing behind the scenes, but it puts them more in control. Oh, I would recommend Weven 100%. The support that you guys have provided to all of us has been phenomenal. So I would highly recommend, and I plan on keeping the Weven and the Herreshoff relationship for a while.